So my piano students have been using some of my ear training tutorials, and they have a request for level 7 to prepare some for the chords. So this will work for level 7 for Royal Conservatory, Certificate of Merit. It will also work for some of the levels above it, 8, and maybe even good practice for level 6 if for some programs. But I'm going to be covering some triads, some major triads, minor triads, and augmented triads, and also we're going to be covering some 7th chords as well. So first I'm just going to sort of explain how I teach them the difference between these triads. So for the major triads, I'm just playing 3 notes. Basically the major one sounds happy, this is major, minor. Minor one has a sad tone to it, and the augmented is basically a major triad with a raised 5th, and I call this one the train track triad, because if you are standing on a railroad and you hear this, get off the rails. You're going to get hit by a train. So that's how we remember our augmented triad. It had sort of a sense of urgency. So first, I'm just going to test on, I'm just going to tip that up for a second, and I'm just going to test those 3. So listen carefully and see if you can name if it's a major, minor, or augmented triad. Here's the first one. If you said minor, you're correct. Here's the second one. If you said augmented, that is correct. Number 3. That one is major. If you said major, that is correct. If you said major, that is correct. That triad was major. That triad was minor. Major. Augmented. Minor. All right, so now we're going to move on to some 7th chords. So we're going to start with the dominant 7th. So remember that all these 7th chords, I'm going to be playing all 4 of the notes. So they're made up of their 4 notes. Here we go. The dominant triad has a major triad on the bottom. And then from the top note, it's a minor 3rd. Or you can remember that from the bottom to the top note is a minor 7th. So try to listen for that minor 7th, and it's kind of happy on the bottom, major triad. So when you put it together, you often hear it in the middle of a piece. It's for a section break. And then you might go back to the tonic of the chord, or something like that. So, all right, so that is dominant. The next one we're going to review is a major 7th. So the major 7th also has the major on the bottom, major triad, and then a major 3rd on the top. I call this the dreamy triad because, it just sounds like you're kind of floating away somewhere. Sounds like you can, it's just kind of a open, happy, dreamy sort of quality to it. Okay, next we have the minor 7th. The minor 7th has a minor triad on the bottom and then a minor 3rd on the top from the top 5th. So add that minor 3rd, or from the bottom to the top note, it also has a minor 7th. So that one has a sadder quality to it. Here's the dreamy one. This one's a little dreamy but sadder, much sadder. Maybe more contemplative, I would say. That's the minor 7th. Okay, now I'm going to add in the diminished 7th. The diminished has the diminished triad on the bottom, minor 3rd. Top note, this minor 3rd, and so I would say this one sounds sort of squished together. All right, diminished, and my student today said, you know, diminished sounds unfinished. Diminished, unfinished. I like that one. We'll give credit to Stephanie for that one. All right, so we have major, minor, dominant, and diminished sevenths. So I'm going to play a few of those and take a guess. Okay, here's the first one. I'm going to first play these broken and then blocked, and then we'll try some only blocked. So here's the first one. If you said major seventh, that is correct. Here's the next one. If you said diminished seventh, that is correct. Here's the next one. If you said dominant seventh, that is correct. Here's the next one. That's a minor seventh. If you said minor seventh, that is correct. Okay, now I'm going to move it around just a little bit, and let's identify these. Major seventh. That was dominant seventh. Minor seventh. Diminished seventh. Diminished seventh. Dominant. Diminished seventh. That was a major seventh. So I hope this helps you to give you some little guidance and a little practice on your triads and seventh chords. Don't forget to click subscribe and hit the bell for more notifications when I have more videos like this. Good luck, everybody.